Here we are at the Relic Stone in the calmness of this place. And what I wanted to show you was what the Time Flute did, even when your shadow Pokemon is at full closed heart. Honestly, just such a... wow, that's a great... you know, it's just such a great tune. You hear that and you just... it's like your mind just goes empty. It's such a great tune. But that's what it does. Summon Celebi and you instantly purify Pokemon. You only get 3 of these in the game, so use them wisely. And as I said, I'm going to be using them on the party members that I'm going to replace. So I just wanted to show it off, and I'll be starting the video now. So see you guys in just a moment. This is Mario Central reporting to you live here at the Outskirts stand, where actually you're wondering what we're doing here. Well, this is actually where they start you off and coming into it, and you get 2 emails. Well, that's myself and Second Power, developed a new system of downloading data automatically to your PDA. From now on, information about Shadow Pokemon should arrive directly from people connected to the network. Check it out! Well, not bad. Let's see this email. Big guy, there's trouble. The Kid Network got word that a suspicious-looking Pokemon was spotted in Pirate. I'd like to give you the full story in person, so can you come visit me? Alright, Sec. This is actually where they start you off, right back at Outskirts stand, kind of where you start at the beginning of the game. I mean, it makes sense, so it's cool, I like it. But now I'm going to briefly show you the new members of my party. Say hello to Metagross. He's got beastly stats. Those are his moves: Meteor Mash, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Brick Break. He's a beast. Don't mess with him. He's one of the pseudo-legendaries. Pokemon that aren't legendary but have legendary type stats, they are beast. And here's another beast. His name is Heracross, which I've named him Sap, according to Ash's Heracross. And he's got great stats. He's a faster version of Hariyama. He takes hits well, and he's got massive attack, even more so than Hariyama. With Mega Horn at your disposal, you can do more than half the health to any Pokemon anytime. So he's a tank. I have counter there just for the hell of it. And here we have our final pseudo-legendary. I mean, Heracross isn't considered one, but he's still pretty good. But Tyranitar is considered a pseudo-legendary. You can look at those stats for yourselves. Very fast for a rock type. He is a great, great Pokemon. And Thunder, I'm going to be getting rid of very soon, because he's going to learn a move in 2 levels. But, you know, he's a great Pokemon. Very offensive. Can take hits well. And he's unusually fast for a rock type. So he just works out well with this team. And as you can see, I replaced my Espeon, Umbreon, and my Hariyama. Not that they'll go in vain, and it's, you know, you might just say like, oh, you just replaced it with stronger Pokemon. Well, you know what? The latter parts of this game get really, really tough. And I'm not saying that I couldn't do it with my last party, because I think I could. But I just wanted to switch things up a little, spice things up, you know, just change some Pokemon, because I've actually never used these Pokemon before. I've always wanted to use Heracross, Metagross, and Tyranitar, but I never did, and this is the one time I felt like doing it, so that's my reasoning behind that. Oh, hi guys, we just got some news. There's this rogue called Kale who hangs out around Pirate's entrance. It sounds like Kale recently battled this creepy trainer. They say that this trainer used some weird Pokemon. I think you should have a talk with Kale about this. But that's my whole reasoning, because I've never used them before. I've always wanted to, and this is my only chance I usually get to, so I felt like doing this while I did the LP. So unfortunately, bye-bye to Potter, Led, and to Bullard, but oh well, onwards with Metagross, Tyranitar, and Mr. Heracross. Yo, we meet again. Oh yeah, I remember battling one, sure. I'd be willing to share what I know with you, but only if you can beat me. You ready? Alright, Kale, well, he is actually very, very powerful. And the many times I've told you throughout the LP that you should probably level up your Pokemon to at least 50 before the final fight, well, I wasn't joking. I was not joking. Look at his level Pokemon. Level 57. And this is just one of the regular trainer fights here. Yeah, I'm telling you, the after parts of this game are incredibly overleveled. It's you don't even see it coming, and it does overwhelm you if you're not prepared. I remember going into this, and at this point of the game, I was level 48. Yeah, so you can see how much of a pain that was. It just wasn't good, and I'm glad I did all of Mount Battle and all the Colosseums before I actually finished the game, so it really helped things out. If you're wondering why Metagross, Tyranitar, and Heracross are so high leveled, well, I trained them off screen. I went to Mount Battle. It's a great place for training. Once you get past those first annoying parts, like, you know, when they're like level 20 and stuff, when you get to like Area 6 and Area 7, that's where it starts to get good experience. And if you train there, man, oh, good job, bro. Good job. You train there, you could get really strong, really fast. Honestly, I'm not joking about that. It's really, really good. And why you would use that on Granbull, I have no idea. I understand Shiftry, but Shiftry, but Granbull, because he's already dead. Look at that. Bad decision, man. Bad decision. It's a great place to train, so I trained them off screen to level 59, just like my other 3 party members. And, you know, I gave... You know, you're probably wondering why I didn't give Metagross Earthquake, and the reasoning for that is because of Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash is a very, very powerful move, who, if used by the right Pokemon, man, can that thing be devastating, and Metagross is that someone. He is just a powerhouse, and if you use Meteor Mash with him, it's almost an instant KO with some Pokemon that take normal effectiveness to it. So it's just a really, really strong move, and Earthquake, I mean... It makes sense for him, but the reason why I gave it a Heracross in the end is because Heracross doesn't learn a lot of moves, and I figured he needed some. He needed like a good strong move to take out opponents, so that was one of them, and Metagross has enough. He can learn a lot of moves, as you can see there. Shadow Ball, Brick Break, Psychic. I mean, the man can learn almost anything, so that's why I decided to go with Earthquake for Heracross instead. And another member is going to learn Earthquake, and that's Tyranitar. He'll learn it in about 2 levels, as I said. A trainer, he's a shadow Pokemon. Oh, I forgot. He did say something about the Snag Em Hideout though. Well, look at that. We're returning to the old tribe where we blew it up. Amazing. Let's go. I'm excited. Let's do this thing. Oh, I can't wait to see the destruction that I wrought. Look at this place. Down in the dumps. Now, this is a very unique place. There's lots of trainer battles in here, and I'll get into explaining that in just a second, after I didn't see this before. This is the first time I'm actually seeing that, so don't miss that. It's a max elixir, that's pretty good. For a free max elixir, I mean, why not, you know? Can't even buy elixirs in the first place, so that's pretty darn good. And here we got another one. Kim wanted me to tell you that the Shadow Croconos trainer is named Bluno. Please take care, so we all know who that is. That's the first guy, first of 3... colored brothers that we met. So the 3 primary colored brothers, but I guess technically green is not a primary color, but still, you know, the 3 colored the 3 triumvirate brothers, not bad at all. Alright, so I'm going to quickly switch to Flaffy here. As you can see, I mean, Crocono and them are still level 30, so I am not going to even bother to try weakening that guy with my party, so it doesn't make sense. I'll just have it paralyzed once, because they're extremely easy to catch. You saw how easy it was to catch Bayleaf. So, I mean, I'm really not going to have that much of a problem. But let's do this thing. If you get here... Now, this is an interesting spot, and I'll explain it while I'm battling this guy. You remember Noah? You all remember Noah? Oh my god. Well, this spot is very important if you've missed out on a lot of Shadow Pokemon in the first parts of the game, before you even finish the game beating SK the Mayor. Now, this spot is going to constantly switch it up. It's going to constantly bring down Cypher Peons after Peons. Like, you remember Scrub? Well, Scrub is in this too. There are a lot of Cypher Peons that cycle through this location. So if there are Shadow Pokemon that you never got from the Cypher Peons, they are likely to be here. And what you'll do is, if you fight this guy, he'll disappear. Then when you go upstairs, or you exit the building for some reason, right? Come back down and come back to the spot, there'll be another trainer waiting for you. So always come back to the spot, and you'll constantly see them. I mean, it doesn't last forever, but there are a lot of them. So, I mean, if you've missed out on Shadow Pokemon that involve these Cypher Peons, which I have not, I missed out on one Absol, which is part of Realgum Towers, so I can't do anything about that until much later. I missed out on one, and on a Stantler, and that was from Chaser Lyax. And then I missed out on Remoraid, who was from that girl, you know those 2, Wreath and Firma? From the Mirror B Peons? Yeah. I missed out on those 2, so those 3, so they're not part of the Cypher Peons. So they're not going to be here, so I don't need to worry about doing these fights all the time. I really don't have to because it makes no sense. But, you know, I'm pretty sure you probably missed out on a couple from time to time. So if anytime you need to do it, just come right back here and they'll always be here. So just make sure you keep that in mind. Because they constantly come back here. They will never stop. So until you catch their shadow Pokemon. But if you have beaten them, they will only appear once. If you have already caught their shadow Pokemon, so they'll only appear once and then go away forever. So good for you. But this is what I meant was when I was constantly saying that you don't worry if you miss them the first time, because you'll get second chances to catch them. You always do for every shadow Pokemon. And in fact, one of them, those 3 that I missed, I will be covering in one video. I just, yeah, I'm going to be covering it in one video. I don't feel like showing it during the rest, because they're kind of astray. I mean, you got the one at Realgum Tower, those 2 Riemann, the Mirror B peons, they're really out of place. Like, honestly, when you get to it, you'll see what I mean. And then, you know, the Stantler, he's coming up, but I'd rather just show him in another video, so that's how it's gonna go from here on out. But there really isn't too much left of the game. I'd say probably about 6 or 7, maybe 8 more parts maximum. But that's about it. I should be done this very soon, because there's not too much left of the game, but it's still a good chunk. And you know, if you want to LP this game, or you just want to play this game, you got to do these parts. It's a great challenge, you know, because it really does test your abilities sometimes, because they really stack the the levels really high in the after parts of the game. I'm not going to be off-screen training anymore. This is going to be the last time I do that, like with Metagross and these guys. I'm not going to be doing that anymore, because I really see no need to. These guys are pseudo-legendaries. They can hold their own. Right? Those 2 Metagross and Tyranitar, and you know, they're very good, and I don't need to level up anymore. And 60, all I want is to get to 61 before a certain area, and then that will be it. Because honestly, I don't think I'll be doing any more off-screen training. It doesn't make any sense. And if you couldn't see what Brick Break did the last time, I actually didn't show that. Let's see if actually Solar Beam finishes it off. Oh my god, it did not. That's okay though. But what I really like is Brick Break, and that breaks through like those moves like Barrier and Light Screen, and it just destroys them. So I like that, because that can be very annoying since it sets out the rest of the team. So anytime you got a Brick Break TMN, that's use it on Metagross or someone else you're going to use it on. Because I understand if you don't want to use Metagross or Tyranitar because they're just too overpowered. But honestly, this is the first time I've ever gotten to use them, so I was really stoked. I had to use them at any chance I got. It looks like we've got a new email. I've analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list, and additions are Tyranitar, Mischievous, Slugma, Smeargle, Absol. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so the only ones there that was new was a Smeargle. And, well, we'll get into Smeargle when we get into him. He's a funny Pokemon, let's just say that. He's very funny. When we actually encounter him, then I'll talk about him. But that's the one new addition. Other than trying to get back your Pokemon that you had not caught in the first time around, you get 4 new Pokemon in the after story. So if you want to 100% this game, well, 100% it in your terms, I guess, by catching all the Shadow Pokemon, then, you know, you gotta complete this after story. And it unlocks this area. I mean, it unlocks a whole new area for you, so you might as well check it out. And here we got that Snag Em guy. I just want to check out what's here. Item, open. Yuki, thank you. You moved. Stupid Yukiori. Let's just go talk to this guy right here. I don't know if he battles or not. What's this? Enough of your... Oh, he battled, damn it. I'll show you a painful time one day. Pfft, I didn't realize he battled. I don't think all of them do, but they probably do if you go talk to them. That's why I'm not battling all of these guys. They just take way too long, and it just doesn't make sense. I don't want to really fight all of these guys. It doesn't make any sense. It's not like that they lock on you. You can just skip them by, so it doesn't matter. But you do have to fight 2 important ones later, because they do have Shadow Pokemon for you, so just watch out for that. And hey, look, it's the Snag machine that I exploded with my awesomeness. And if you go here, you actually get some Ultra Balls, so don't forget to pick that up. That's free 5 Ultra Balls, why not, eh? But here's the main cause, and we're gonna face Bluno. Let me just, I think everyone's good. Yeah, I don't need anybody else. Let's do this. Well, what, Wesley? It's been a while. Not since the mayor's house in Fenac City. You quit Team Snag Em. There's nothing here for you. Or did you come out to see me, Bluno? If that's the case, I'd better not disappoint you. And here we got the second of the 3 brothers. We already finished Verde a long time ago. Unfortunately, this guy does not have the Spanish accent. But I do not know how to do the Spanish accent. That's the problem. Oh, man. Alright, so a Psychic and a Body Slam should take that guy down. No problem. Ooh, there's a Shadow Pokemon. But for lulz, I think I'm just going to joke around and do... Yeah, I'll just do that. Hopefully, that takes him down. I think one Psychic will take him down, but Muck has pretty high special defense, so I don't know. Come on, Metagross, use your infinite wisdom and X powers. Oh, darn it. Oh, so close. So close. Rascals. Metagross would make perfect sense for the move X-Scissor, eh? Oh my god. I just noticed that right now. I mean, I never use Metagross, so I never really thought about that, but man, that would just make so much sense for X-Scissor. Or Cross Poison. I could just lift off a ton of moves that involve the letter X. Hey! Oh, I wasn't expecting him to use that. Well, that just sucks. I was gonna do Meteor Mash on the next guy. Well, if he didn't use Acid Armor, he'd probably be dead with Meteor Mash because he has bad defense. Because Meteor Mash is powerful. Look at that thing. Oh my god. Meteor Mash is just so damn powerful. Like, honestly, so good. Almost as good as Mega Horn. Mega Horn is too beastly for Heracross. You'll see what I mean when I use him. He's just too good. Use one Mega Horn, and even against a guy that has somewhat good defenses, and its normal effectiveness, it still takes out more than half of the health, even at the same level. He's just too overpowered. Mega Horn is just too beastly. If you do have a Heracross and you don't have Mega Horn, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's meant for him. Like him and Pinsir, they're meant for it. And I cannot believe he didn't die. What the hell? Oh lordy! Come on! No. Okay, no. I'm just gonna use a full heal because I wanted to level up. Jeez. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God. Man, this stupid Muck won't go down! Why am I having so much problems? I didn't think you'd put up... Well, I guess that Acid Armor is just getting in the way. Stupid Muck! God damn it! Just use this really quick and then probably just use a Shadow Ball just to finish it off. The damn Muck! Get out of my face, Muck! Kill you! With my ball of Uck! I don't know what Uck is. Oh, I'll take this. Thank goodness. Okay, finally taking down one of his party members. That took long enough. Jeez. What's also good about Meteor Mash is on the rare occasion it'll raise the attack. So, I mean, is that no? Whoa! Pedally! Nice job! I actually wasn't expecting him to survive. Very nice. You know what? I give props to you. That was nice. I'm just gonna Solar Beam and Meteor Mash whoever comes next. Two of the strongest moves right here. Doobie! And good! Very nice. There goes Camerupt, and let's see if Metagross actually takes down the next party member. If that is, Muck put up a better fight than these two combined. Let's actually see if that's going to remain true. Oh, it's Grumpig! Oh, he might survive. Let's see. Meteor Mash! I like this animation. Just sparkles, and then Kaplowia! A critical! Well, what a time to get an attack up and a critical. Very nice. They couldn't even put up the effort that Muck did. Combined. That really sucks. They only lasted one turn each. Alright, here, I mean, I got Flaffy on the other end. I guess I'll just use his Thunder Wave, paralyzing it, and then probably just chucking Pokeball. These things are actually easy to catch. I mean, you never actually catch starters in the game. That never happens. This is the only game that you do that. All the other games, they're just given to you. They're like, here, take it. Why not? I'll be nice. You know, I'm your professor, so, you know, I'll be nice and give it to you. I'm just chucking Pokeball at it for lulz. But they're actually pretty easy to catch. I mean, considering these are the evolved forms, and they're still easy to catch, imagine how easy to catch their first forms are. I mean, I could just imagine. And 1, 2, oh, 3, green health! Oh, well, I mean, that's not as epic as a legendary Pokemon, but still, that would have been pretty cool. Who would it? Oh, good job, Flaffy. You hang in there. And you use Thunder Wave. Do it. Yes! Okay, Pokeball should definitely catch it then. If it was spun 3 times by just green health, with Paralysis 2, it should probably catch. So let's do this thing. Get in the ball, Crocodile. You know you want to. Let's do this thing. Go! Okay. Bluno, your blue Pokemon is mine. No longer will you be color coordinated. Because I take away your coordination, and that is final. Haha! Take that, Bluno. Now you're done as well as Verde. Ha 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 ha. Your Crocodile will be defeated? Well, it's too late in the game, son. Enjoy snagging my Shadow Crocodile while you can. There's still more Shadow Pokemon trainers out there. Ha 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 ha. Well, you know what? Pshaw to you.